Hello friends, good evening and welcome to our new video. You're here. Live stream is going to start here. I hope you can hear me. Let me check. I think I'm live. Yes. Yes, we are live guys here and I'm really glad that today is a new day and we are going to see a new topic that is going for the kill and winning like the king. Yes. Today's game which I am going to show you is played by one of the world chess champions guys, and it will be a very fascinating game because yeah, toxic headshot. Hi, hello. Good to see you here. And before we go to the today's game and everything, I want to show you something which is also very important, that Unacademy has come up with a new thing, and I'm going to show you that thing. Before we go further, I want to show you that there is 10% discount going on. Okay. सर ऑलमोस्ट सारे लाइक्स मैंने किए, क्या बात है, क्या बात है. थैंक यू. सो 28 फरवरी तक डिस्काउंट है दोस्तों, ठीक है. सो यू कैन गेट 10% डिस्काउंट. यू कैन यूज माई कूपन कोड विच इज गिवन इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन. द कूपन कोड इज अतुल YT10. ओके. तो अभी मेरे बारे में थोड़ा सा कि आई एम एन चेस एजुकेटर ऑन क्रिएटिव कॉर्नर in Unacademy platform. I'm an international chess player. I have played in several parts of the world, you can say, in national, international chess tournaments. And what is new about Unacademy Plus subscription? Well, there is a new concept called as the Ask a Doubt. Yes, if you have the mobile application, then you can see that there is this Ask a Doubt feature is there. क्या होता है कि हमें बहुत बार स्टडी करते टाइम वगैरह हमें हमेशा लगता है कि अरे यार इसका आंसर क्या है, हमें डाउट आता है, कोई कंसेप्ट जो रहता है वो क्लियर नहीं होता है. सो इन सच सिचुएशंस वी कैन टेक अ फोटो. दैट इज द सेकंड स्टेप. और यू कैन ऑलरेडी टेक द फोटो एंड देन नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज लाइक you can select the question, particular select the question. How to select the question is like by cropping or highlighting that question, and you just need to select the relevant topic or the subject, whichever is concerned, and you just need to wait. And after some time, definitely a team is there which is going to answer, which is going to solve your query. So that is the new question. So guys, all your doubts, whether it might be any doubt kind of a thing, 24 hours your doubts will be solved. So guys, that is something good for it. And another, apart from this, in Plus subscription you will be getting lots of live sessions, then syllabus is there, practice tests are there, mock tests are there, and there are every week there is a new batch is also coming up. So take advantage of this thing. The subscription amount is the more number of months you go, lesser will be the amount, and you can get 10% more discount also if you use my coupon code, that is Atul YT10. And about Creative Corner, I would like to say that you need to take a different subscription. But in Creative Corner there are many other things apart from the studies, that is storytelling is there, doodling is there, music, magic, and Vedic mathematics, robotics, and whatnot. Well, chess is also there. I will also be there for you to teach you chess. So guys, just be the part of this good initiative taken by the Unacademy. Enjoy the things, everything, and we will be meeting very soon, because on in the month of March we are going to learn about lots of things related to the check and mate, and today is one of that thing. So guys, let's come back to the chess portion. I hope that you will get the subscription and you will be there in the class also if you are not there already. So here Unacademy is this is the first game which I want to show you. First means this is the game which you are going to see. Okay. आपने ही ये बताया था, दैट्स ओल्ड सर. पॉइंट में आइए ना, अपने इसके बारे में बताइए था. ठीक है, ठीक है. ओके जयकांत. सो वी आर हियर. Okay, every time the new people might be there, that's why I need to tell that thing, what is the new, because on 20th of February it will be over. So guys, if you're new here, you can definitely do it. So this is our checkmate your opponent's king. This is our target today, and we are going to target our opponent's king. So are you ready to watch today's game? If you are ready, then I can show you, because this game was played by a great world chess champion, you can say, Petrosian, who was very famous for his aggressive play. And it is said that the way he sacrificed his pieces, people always was like, they were always afraid of him. Like एक बार उन्होंने sacrifice दे दिया तो फिर खत्म. मतलब इसके लिए उनको एक और एक नाम था, जिसके ऊपर नाम के ऊपर एक बुक भी बना है, It is called, the book's name is Python Strategy. Python आपको पता है? Do you know Python? Ajgar. There is a book's name as Python Strategy, and because वो धीरे धीरे करके जकड़ लेते हैं, and then you can just win the game. So Harshal is here. Good to see you, Harshal, here. Yeah, Petrosian's game we are going to see. I hope that you have seen this game. Okay, I hope you have seen this game. And have you read this book, Python Strategy, which is very interesting book dedicated to Trigon Petrosian? If you have not seen that book, guys, I will recommend you to watch see all the games in that book, and you will learn a lot about Petrosian. Okay, so let's start with our today's game. Here Petrosian is white and he starts with knight of 3. In this game I want to tell you that Petrosian is going to focus on opponent's king. And क्या होता है इस गेम में, एक साइड के ऊपर मतलब on the queen side there is a very small weakness, and Petrosian pretends that he is going to attack on that side of the board. Opponent wholeheartedly supports that point. Okay, but in meantime Petrosian starts his activity on the other side of the board where the opponent's king is there, and how he checkmates his opponent is very fascinating. So guys, just be there with me till the end and enjoy this beautiful game. Okay, so let's start then. Knight of 3, c5, g3. Obviously he is shooting the bishop. Knight to c6. Okay, yup, snap. Yes, okay, great. Bishop to g2, g6, and now he castles, and now he plays bishop to g7, d3. All the normal moves are there. They are just developing the pieces. e4 has been played, knight g7, rook e1. See guys, this is a very important thing. If you are new to chess, then you should understand this thing, that you need to develop your pieces as quickly as possible, and that's what Petrosian is doing. He has controlled the center. That is the first rule of any opening. Then he develops his pieces and he brings the pieces also in the game very quickly. ठीक है, अपोनेंट ने कैसल किया इस पोजीशन में, और पेट्रोशियन ने एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग मूव खेला इस पोजीशन में. ही प्लेस e5. अभी e5 खेलने का एक ये है कि उनको d6 स्क्वायर कंट्रोल करना है, ठीक है, और f6 स्क्वायर के ऊपर भी कंट्रोल है, तो ताकि कभी बिशप g5 वगैरह कुछ आएगा तो f6 जल्दी खेल नहीं पाएंगे. ठीक है, सो दैट्स व्हाई हियर अपोनेंट tries to action the pawn on e5. He plays d6 move. ठीक है, d5 was also a possibility in this position, but if you play d5 then white will not capture on d6 so easily. He'll keep it like that. So d6 खेला, ये pawn को exchange करना जरूरी है. E into d6, queen into d6. So guys, now we will interact a little bit. I would like to get some moves from you also, so that the session will be a little bit more interesting and it will be interesting also. So can you guess the move from the white side? What did Petrosian play in this position? There is nothing like sacrifice or anything. You just need to tell me a simple move and that will be good enough for us. So let me know, what will you play? Okay, I'm waiting for your answer over here. Knight bd2. Yes, we should just develop the piece over here. Knight bd2 is absolutely right, because after playing knight to d2, yeah, bishop f4 was also a possibility here, Harshal, but I'm not yet sure about the move e5. After that we need to play our bishop, I think. So that's why maybe he did not play bishop f4, because after you play your bishop somewhere here, this bishop will be opened up, and he is getting this d4 square also quite firm on there. So I think bishop f4 means e5 is there. Yes, toxic means I think you are Jaikant, you are right about this thing, that e5 might be one of the moves. So that's why maybe he did not go for bishop to f4. He played knight d2, because knight d2 has a very simple idea position. So yeah, you mentioned that thing. I hope I am live. Yeah, okay. So here knight d2 was played. After knight to d2, he decided to go further with queen c7 move. Okay, then he plays knight b3, attacking the pawn on c5. Now pawn on c5 needs to be protected. One move is there. Yes, Jaikant, the one move is there, that the b6 is there, which I will prefer playing from the black side. ठीक है, क्योंकि b6 में क्या हो रहा है कि बिशप यहाँ पे b7 पे आ जाएगा, then the rook will be coming here. Guys, can you hear me properly? Just let me know if my voice is clear and everything. I hope I am quite clear. कुछ कम ज़्यादा आवाज़ तो नहीं है ना? Everything is clear? Just let me know. Yeah, b6 b6 is something which definitely one of the moves here. Okay, yes, we can. Okay, fine. So that is one of the moves b6, but match में b6 नहीं खेला, match में खेला knight d4. तो all good. Okay, ठीक है. Knight d4 खेला, and after knight d4 and Petrosian played the Harshal's move, which Harshal was talking about. He played bishop to f4, just attacking the queen over here, and now the pawn on c5 is being attacked. तो यहाँ पे देखो queen c6 खेल नहीं सकते हो because knight into d4 will be there and the queen will be being attacked. So queen b6 is the only move to support the pawn on c5. ठीक है, तो queen b6 उन्होंने खेला. Now it is a very famous strategy, you can say, a very well-known thing, that we need to develop our pieces as quickly as possible, and especially the knight should be placed in the center of the board. That is a very common strategy. So he places his knight on the center square, that is the on e5. Now black will not capture on e5 for sure, because if he captures, then all the dark squares will be weakened here, isn't it? And even if you play f6, maybe f6 is one of the possibilities in this position, but I will prefer this position any day from the white side, because I will be having two bishops. ठीक है, तो बिशप देना तो कुछ बनता नहीं है इस पोजीशन में, तो he did not capture the bishop. He played best according. Okay, knight into f3 is best according to you. Maybe knight into f3 was a possibility, but your these bishops, both the bishops are quite strong on these two diagonals. That's what I will say, Jaykant. And it doesn't reduce white's chances. White is still active in this position. White is still having good bishops and he can proceed with his play. So maybe knight f3 was a possibility. I am not denying that thing, but it is not like going to change the position drastically. It was just a normal move. Okay, so उन्होंने knight b6 खेला, so he placed the knight in the center of the board. Now he captures knight into b3. So I did not like knight into b3 move. He captured on knight into b3, which was really not necessary in this position. But after knight into b3, what will you play? Think about it and let me know. Yeah, looks good. Tell me, which move will you play? I'm waiting for your answer. Till that time, let's see what happens. I hope that you will tell me the answer over here. So I'm waiting for your answer, guys. I hope that you will be able to tell me the move here, because now Petrosian played a good move, knight c4, because मैंने ये गेम देखा है. अच्छा, गेम देखा है इसलिए पता है, because if you have not seen this game, no, then you will not be able to tell me the answer. You will not be able to tell me the answer so easily. So I'll tell you, Jaykant, if you have seen the game, then wait for a while. Maybe Harshal may not have seen this game, so let him tell the answer. Okay? Otherwise, I will tell you definitely. So this game is actually a very beautiful game. A into b3, Harshal is saying a into b3. Yeah, a into b3 is a possibility, but what he wanted to do in this position is, like, obviously a into b3 is going to be played at some point. You need to play it, but he wanted to play knight c4, because after knight to c4, let's see, this bishop is there on this diagonal. This bishop is also getting opened up. Plus another thing is that queen is not having any good squares to support the pawn on c5. Let's suppose he plays queen d8 in this case. Okay, yeah, let's suppose he plays queen d8 in this place, then a into b5 will be played, and the pawn on c5 is still a weakness. The knight is having this d6 square, and bishop is also going to be played on d6 square. So I think white is still holding on to the position. He is still having some good chances in this case. Okay, so that's what I think in this position, but you never know, like, what should be next will happen, because chess is a very complex game, guys. You cannot really say that this position is good for, like, forever going to be good for white or black, because in our games also we always make some kind of mistakes. It's not like if the computer is saying that it is plus for us, it doesn't mean that we are going to play all the computer moves. We need to see that from the human perspective, what will be the outcome, how we are going to play. Sometimes some positions are inferior for you, but you feel very comfortable playing those positions. And even if computer says that it is inferior, but you are comfortable in that position, so you will most likely play much more better in those positions. Yeah. So queen b5 was played by black, and it is a little bit wrong, because now queen is a little bit misplaced here. Okay, the queen can come back anytime, but queen d8 was definitely one of the best moves. A into b3, and now there is a threat of rook a5 attacking the queen, as well as the pawn on c5 is also being attacked. So he plays a5, he stops rook a5 move, and now, as I was mentioning earlier, the knight or the bishop can come on d6 square, right? Yes, now Harshal, A into b3 was played in that position after knight c4, queen b5. A b3 was played, and then rook a5 was threatened, so he plays a5. Now you have the choice, knight d6 or bishop d6. Which move will you play? Let me know. Which move will you play? Knight d6 or bishop d6? I'll just tell you that here bishop d6 is the best move, because we are attacking the knight. The knight cannot really move, and the pawn on c5 is still a weakness. And rook e8 might be one of the best moves in this position, which was possible. But here opponent made a mistake. He played bishop f6. This was a real mistake in the game, and now he goes for. मैंने उसे पूरा देखने से पहले सोचा था. Okay, cool, cool. If you are thinking, then bishop d6, rook e8. Yes, bishop d6, rook e8 is definitely one of the best moves in this position from black side, but black made a mistake in this position. He thought like the knight on e5 needs to be protected, and he protected the knight with bishop f6 move. And now the last piece comes in the game. Now he's going for the kill. He's going for the opponent's king now. The king on g8. He's going after it, because black के pieces जो है, they are on the queen side. Yeah, our moves are coming late to you, but it's okay. Yeah, because there is a lag is there, I think. But I hope that what I'm saying, you are getting it, right? Yes, exactly, Harshal. Queen f3 is the move. And now king g7 was played. So can you tell me what will you play in this position? There was actually a checkmate. Okay. Yeah, there was actually a check and mate here. And I hope that you will, Jaikant, you know the checkmate, so don't tell the checkmate right now. Let Harshal get the check and mate. So it's like going for the king and winning like a king. Petrosian is obviously one of the greatest player of all time. He is the king of chess, and he showed why he is the great. Queen f6, excellent, excellent, Harshal, excellent. Queen into f6 was a possibility in this position. Okay, queen into f6 was a possibility in this position, but he did not play that move. Okay, I just tell you, queen f6. Let me calculate. Yeah, Harshal, calculate this thing. Calculate properly. There is a beautiful tactic over here, which actually Petrosian did not see on this move, but he anyway played it on the next move, because his opponent also did not realize that thing. His opponent also did not realize that thing. I'm waiting for you, Harshal. You can take your time and tell me. Okay, I will just play one move, because his opponent did not go for it. Petrosian played rook e4. He missed queen into f6. We will look at it. Queen into f6 was also the same thing. Rook d8 khela opponent ne. And now you tell me the same variation. The same variation is there. Okay. Queen f6, king f6, bishop e5 check. Exactly. King g5. Yes. Continue. Continue. I'm not going to play the move. I will let you play. I'll let you mention it. करो क्योंकि okay, you have also sacrificed. So Jaikant, if you can write down the complete variation, then write it down. If you can with the variation, I will wait. I will give you some time. I'm reading your comments over here. Now it's time for the kill. Come on. Petrosian actually did not see it. He missed that thing. But I know Harshal is very strong and he is going to, maybe rook h4 is a good move. No, 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 no. King g5 के बाद भी there is a forced check and mate, Harshal. There is a forced check and mate. There is a forced check and mate. Even after king goes to g5 square, rook h4 is rook h4 you want to stop, but the thing is that maybe I have a better alternative. Rook h4 is one of the best alternative. Okay, chalo, I will tell you because I have given enough time. Autocorrect हुआ, ठीक है. So here queen f6 is the blow which his opponent completely missed, because in our games also, how many times, tell me honestly, how many times you give queen sacrifice? It's a very rare thing that we spot the queen sacrifice and we execute it on the board. It takes a lot of daring, guys. और इस पोजीशन में क्या है कि पेट्रोशियन ने पूरा गेम अपोनेंट को परेशान किया है c5 पॉन के लिए, और अपोनेंट का क्वीन भी वहां पे स्टक था, तो इसके पीसेस जो थे इस साइड में थे. सो बट ही डिड नॉट पे अटेंशन टू अपोनेंट्स किंग एंड पेट्रोशियन वाज कॉन्स्टेंटली moving his pieces towards opponent's king indirectly. Okay. Oh, bishop, then another, yes, correct. Bishop g7 is the key. King into f6. Now bishop e5 check. अभी देखो कितने क्वीन दे दिया है पर माइनर पीसेस है यहाँ पे सारे, और वही किंग को चेकमेट करेंगे. सो द किंग डजंट हैव दैट मेनी स्क्वायर्स, ही हैज ओनली 2 स्क्वायर्स. ठीक है, अभी किंग f5 अगर खेला यहाँ पे तो वी हैव दिस बिशप h3 चेक. ओके, या ओनली अगेंस्ट द लोअर रेटेड प्लेयर. किंग g5 इफ यू प्ले, देन देखो यहाँ पे अगर f4 जैसी कोई मिस्टेक करते तो किंग भाग जाएगा और आपके पास कोई चेक नहीं है. तो पेट्रोशियन वाज अ वेरी क्लेवर प्लेयर. ही अंडरस्टूड दैट दिस काइंड ऑफ मूव्स आर नॉट गुड, यू शुड प्ले समथिंग गुड. यहाँ पे हर्षल ने ऑलरेडी एक मूव बताई थी मुझे, रुक h4 इज देयर which is stopping, but I feel like rook this is there. If you go here, then again we can give the check, king will come here, and now f4 is a check and mate. This is one of the possibilities in the position, but in the game what happened, he directly played king g5. वहां पे अभी rook g4 check नहीं है. ठीक है, now rook g4 check is not there, but there is a very nice and subtle move is there, that is bishop g7. अभी bishop g7 के बाद क्या है, Petrosian is just stopping king's path to escape. And now there is a very concrete threat is there, that f4 check, king कहीं भी जाए, bishop h3 checkmate, king यहाँ पे आया तो ये भी checkmate. तो opponent ने e5 खेला. ठीक है, e5 के बाद still he went for h4 check. Beautiful concept. king h5. now bishop f3 check, bishop g4 is the only move. ठीक है, यहाँ पे h4 के बाद देखो king अगर f5 पे जाता है तो bishop h3 was a check and mate, and if you play king h5 then also it's a check and mate with bishop f3 check, bishop g4 and bishop into g4 check and mate. So he checkmated his opponent in a very nice fashion. So our today's title, that is going for the kill and winning like a king, this is the perfect example, I will say, because I am a big fan of Petrosian, guys. I play bullet or blitz game. It becomes a habit to play fast without much calculation. In rapid, and if you play rapid, you play slowly. How to handle both due to blitz? My rapid rating is fixed at 1350. Well, I will say that you need to balance both the things. If you are feeling like you are playing too fast, then maybe for a few days play a little bit less number of games, because I also like playing blitz, but bullet I don't play that much, but I love to play blitz. And here Harshal is also there, who is a very strong player. He must be playing blitz quite often. So we know this thing, that sometimes we need to balance both the things. Okay, we need to balance both the things, that रैपिड भी खेलो और ब्लिट्स भी खेलो, बट एक चीज याद रखो कि तुम्हें टूर्नामेंट, नॉर्मल टूर्नामेंट जब आएगी, दैट टाइम यू नीड टू प्ले लॉन्गर गेम्स. तब तो रैपिड भी नहीं रहेगी, तब तो 90 मिनट्स का एक गेम रहेगा. तो यू नीड टू डेवलप अ लॉट ऑफ पेशेंस. तो पेशेंस के लिए वी नीड टू प्रैक्टिस लाइक दैट. वी कैन नॉट जस्ट से दैट आई एम इम्पेशेंट व्हाट टू डू. इट्स ऑल अबाउट बीइंग पेशेंट. और आप उसके लिए और भी एक चीज कर सकते हो, विच आई ऑलवेज टेल माई स्टूडेंट्स टू डेवलप देयर पेशेंस. जब आप टैक्टिक्स सॉल्व करते हो ना, इट्स अवर हैबिट टू सॉल्व द टैक्टिक्स वेरी क्विकली. आप टैक्टिक्स मतलब स्क्रीन पे सॉल्व करते हो, कोई भी वेबसाइट पे सॉल्व करते हो, आप मूव डायरेक्ट खेलते हो. तो उससे अच्छा अगर पेशेंस डेवलप करने हैं तो आई ऑलवेज टेल माई स्टूडेंट्स टू सेट अप द पोजीशन एंड राइट डाउन द सोल्यूशन. बाय सेटिंग अप द पोजीशन यू टेक सम टाइम, तो पेशेंस डेवलप होता है. वी आर वेरी टेम्पटेड टू मेक द मूव, बट if you have that much patience, like if you develop the patience, like setting up the position and then writing down the solution, it will definitely help you in reducing your anxiety also and your impatience also. Okay. So that is what you can do to reduce your anxiety also, and also the fast playing thing. But I will tell you that blitz खेलना पसंद है तो blitz खेलो, उसको कम मत करो बहुत ज़्यादा, but prepare for the longer games also. So guys, if you have any other games also, please let me know, like other doubts also, you can please tell me and ask me questions. I am here to answer your all questions here. I hope that you enjoyed today's game. And Harshal, thanks for yes, thanks for the appreciation. Okay. वेल प्लीज वन बॉबी फिशर गेम. अभी अपने पास टाइम नहीं है, सिर्फ 2-3 मिनट बाकी, तो आप मुझे क्वेश्चंस पूछो 2-3 मिनट में. आई विल डेफिनेटली आंसर योर क्वेश्चंस. ओके. एंड Adi 05, did you get your answer? I hope you got your answer. So coming back to the thing which we were talking about, जब ये पोजीशन थी ना, इस पोजीशन में भी क्वीन इंटू f6 was a possibility which Harshal was talking about, and Petrosian actually missed here. किंग अगर यहाँ पे खेलता है तो स्टिल वी कैन गिव दिस चेक. अभी किंग कहीं भी आए, किंग f5 आया तो भी हम क्वीन बिशप h3 वगैरह ऐसा कुछ खेलने से पहले रुक e4 इज वन ऑफ द मूव, और we have a better alternative also. Knight d6 is also there, which we can play. The king might go to this square, and we can pick up the queen. That is one of the thing. Or we can even go bishop g7 in this same case, because we have all the things which we already talked about. The check is coming, and I think this is just a winning position for white. Black cannot really stop this thing. Okay, bishop g7 is there. This pawn is coming forward, and the same checkmate which happened in the game will be happening very soon. So all these things happened once opponent neglected everything. Sir, आपके dog की breed क्या है? I don't have a dog. Okay, मेरे Facebook पे that is my friend's dog, and maybe on my Instagram you have seen the dog. It is Labrador. If king goes to g5, then what's the variation? In the variation, this king g5, bishop g7 is a good move. Harshal, we have all the things. Okay, let's see knight f5 खेलते हैं यहाँ पे. Knight f5 if you play, then can we play f4, king h5, then bishop f3. यहाँ पे check एक आ रहा है. Can we give rook e4? Again h4 is a possibility. Rook e4 is also a good idea, I think. What should we go for? Without king f5. Without king f5. अच्छा, without king f5. ठीक है. King g5 if you play. Rook e4 is always a possibility here, just playing this move, but he is running away. So I think bishop g7 is always very important. Bishop g7 खेलना ही पड़ेगा हमें, so that the king h6 will not be going backward. And then we have this rook e4, h4, f4, and the king is getting checkmated. Yeah, and the king is getting. Let's suppose knight f5 is played, then we can think what to do. Knight f5 के बाद I think f4 is a good idea. King यहाँ पे जाएगा तो checkmate है. And if the king goes to g4, then I think knight e5 is the check and mate very soon. ये king यहाँ पे, and bishop f3 is the check and mate. I hope that this is the correct answer, because this is what I thought when I was analyzing the game. And you let me know if it's wrong. But bishop g7 is the key move. Bishop e5 आके bishop g7 खेलना बहुत important है, ताकि king h6 भाग ना जाए. Correct? So this was a beautiful game. I love this game. Whenever I look at this game, this queen f6 move, I cannot really forget about this thing. I cannot really forget about the queen into f6 move. Okay, Adi 05 is saying like, thanks. One more thing, being 1350, I most of the time play with 1400 and 1500, usually lose 2 and win 1. Should you go to increase your rating and play low player or play quality player? I will say like, not only me, but the whole world says this thing only, that if you want to get stronger, you need to play against the stronger player. The stronger the opposition, stronger you will be. तो lower rated से खेलने से अच्छा कि अपना गेम का स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ाओ, स्किल्स को इम्प्रूव करो, try to learn more every single day and improve your skills. That will definitely increase your rating. सिर्फ जीतने से रेटिंग नहीं बढ़ता है, नॉलेज से रेटिंग बढ़ता है. Okay, if you have more knowledge, if you have more good skills, then definitely your rating is going to increase. Whether you play against lower rated or higher rated player, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so guys, don't forget to like the stream before you leave, and I will take your leave now. It was a great pleasure to be there with you. I hope that you also enjoyed with me. I truly enjoyed today's game. And one more thing is there, don't forget to get the plus subscription, Creative Corner subscription also you can get. There is a 10% discount. The coupon code is given on the screen over here. Atul YT10 is there, and the links are also given in the description below. So you can be the part of Unacademy's Creative Corner, guys. Just be there and enjoy chess with me. Okay, see you then. Thank you very much for joining the stream. See you then. Bye bye. Okay, chalo. Bye bye. Thanks, Arshil. Thanks.